Hey, it's Dougie Fresh in the flesh, here to give you my absolute best to last breath. Yes, sizzling, delivering with that zeal and zest to help you on your quest of becoming your best and to keep you in check. I'm here to knock you about your comfort nest. Once again, my friend, I'm talking about something so hugely imperative to getting to your end game in life. Something so critical, so crucial to help you become more effective in getting you to where you want to go and getting you the result you want. And ease, and making things a little bit easier. And that's this principle that Stephen Covey talks about called the circle of concerns. Your circle of concerns in life. What do I mean? You have this circle right here of what you can control. Your circle of influence. And there's a circle around there that's outside of your control that you don't want to focus on. You want to focus on what you can't control. What do I mean? Okay, let's look at this example here. The weather right now is stupendous. The weather's magnificent. Outstanding. Let's say it wasn't. Let's say it was cloudy, dreary, and cold, and frigid, and rainy. Now, could I let that affect my mood and complain about that? That would mean I'd then be doing is focusing on outside of my circle of concerns. I'd be outside of that circle on something I can't control. You gotta accept it. Look, stoicism approach. The way that the weather system, the precipitation system is set up, it's gonna rain. Especially in Pittsburgh, at least 2 to 3 times a month. It's been doing that forever, since the beginning of time. 2,000 years, 5,000 years, 10,000 years. It's going to continue to do that. So you just kind of accept that and allow that. Okay? So, but what I can't control is how I'm going to choose to feel in this moment. Maybe could jump around, start to feel good, clap, start to appreciate the flowers and what is the sunshine, what is. Or just like all the awesome people around, the smells. Just enjoy it. A whole different lens changes, a whole different perspective comes about. Feel good. So I choose to do that. Focus on what I can't control. Focus on getting my work done. Focus on that. Focus on focusing. So that's the big thing about the circle of concerns. The next thing is this. Expand your circle of concerns. What I mean is, focus on something outside yourself. Focus on other people, making other people feel good. When you do that, you can then get outside of yourself. Today, I gave some grapes to a bum on the street. No big deal, they were going bad. Kind of had a bunch left, so I just gave it to him. Say, God bless me, it made me feel good. But I was focusing outside of myself. I wasn't that worried about what was going on with me. So you want to expand in that way. Making this video, I feel good. I feel like I'm offering value. It feels good. So doing something like that, getting outside of yourself, helping out your sibling, vacuuming the car for your parents. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but just getting outside of yourself is a good thing to do. And appreciating what you do have. Expand the circle of concerns. Because here's the big thing about the circle of concerns. The size of a man is the size of his problems. If you're worried about the saxophone player playing music when you're in a place like this, you gotta check it out, man. You gotta check into yourself. That's somebody with a small circle of concerns. But if I have a big circle of concerns, what would that look like? Well, am I doing everything I need to do to graduate college and get certified for my national strength and conditioning exam? Those are some bigger things to focus on. And, let's say your grandma's having trouble. Is your grandma okay? Is she doing all right? Is her blood pressure good? Those are some larger circle of concerns. Rather than, this person didn't text me back yet. So have a larger circle of concerns. The size of a man is the size of his problems. Focus on your business, things like that. Focus on your schooling. Focus on what is most important. The main thing is to keep the main thing. Next, lastly, actually, ask yourself, how are my actions adding value? How are my actions adding value? Let's say you see The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, eating a meal by himself. He's delicious salad, his protein. He probably sees people all day. All day he sees people. You don't want to go up to him and be like, hey man, could you show me how to do a certain workout? He's been working out all day probably. He works out every morning, 4 a.m. So by doing that, you're now kind of let the man's neurotransmitters recharge. Let the man recover and enjoy his peace. His one-time peace. Maybe after he's done eating, or before, you can get a picture and an autograph. Don't do it when it's eating. Think of how you make other people feel. Think of that. And that would be helpful. That would make you a more effective person in getting you what you want. So constantly think about your circle of concerns. Where are you worried about right now? Where are your worries at? Focus on what you can't control. I'm at Shenley Plaza, enjoying the beautiful weather. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Remember, focus on your circle of influence, what you can't control. Have the right kind of problems. Stay fresh. Stay blessed.